Hello and welcome everyone once again to Skyrim Leveling. We are here with our friend Tamriel, and we are doing part 2 of Heavy Armor and Block. We did part 1 a long time ago, and since then we've made Heavy Armor Legendary. So let's go ahead, get into the game, and we're going to start leveling Heavy Armor and Block. And while we're at it, of course, Shield in one hand, Restoration in the other. Try to get Restoration up a little bit more. And, we could make our armor, but I said that I'll do that on stream. So, I'll go ahead and, load up Tamriel's save here. And we are going to be... Maybe we can, enchant something that's going to increase our heavy armor skill. Because right now, it's rather low. I think we're at 20-something in heavy armor. 28, because we have made it legendary, as you can see by the symbol down here. And then block as well. That'll be good to have. Getting more block level. I'm not sure about perks. We've got a lot of perks to go. Enchanting perks, we may end up resetting. Like, if we're going to be doing a bunch of enchanting, hopefully we can get enough skill points. Because to finish off enchanting here, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 different perks. So, assuming we get at least 1 level today, we'll be fine. Then during stream, we can probably start... then in stream, we can probably start working on our... making our new set of armor with the Daedra Hearts that we've collected. And with that, we'll be able to have some really cool looking armor and really defensive looking armor. Right now, we're in... I currently have my alchemy boosting gear right now. Let's see if I can just grab a ring that'll help us out here. Gold emerald ring? Sure. Can I enchant this ring with heavy armor? What can we actually use with fortify heavy armor? Items. Gold emerald ring is available to be used with heavy armor. That might be worthwhile. I'm thinking I want to upgrade some of my armor with some fortify or I guess fortify alteration and restoration, because that is going to be our next episode, is fortifying, or is leveling up restoration, leveling up alteration. I could actually do that now and make our restoration skills less to cast. That's an option. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and actually quit enchanting for a moment, because I'm gonna use up some of these skills, because these are going to be important. Health, magic, and stamina enchantments, 20%, 25% stronger, and most importantly, the extra effect perk. So we should be able to grab a... We got a lot of potions here that we still have to sell. Fortify enchanting potion. Use the arcane enchanter to grab our emerald ring. Grab a fortify alchemy. And... No, not fortify alchemy. We've been doing that plenty already. Let's go with fortify block and fortify heavy armor. Actually, where are the other skills? Fortify alteration, and we don't have a fortify restoration? We don't. Okay, in that case, there we go. Fortify block, fortify heavy armor. Oh, I think I think it went away. I think I took too long there. Yeah, I took too long. Okay, item we're looking for is... Actually, I'll do this one first, our armor, with Fortify Alteration and Fortify Restoration and Magical Regen. And yes, I'll do that. And then I'll grab the ring here, Fortify Heavy Armor, Fortify Block. Really? These potions need to last a little bit longer. Because the amount of clicks you have to do to actually get to that point. And scrolling. There we go. Okay, so we have some bonus Fortify Alteration Restoration on our current armor. And that'll be useful. The Restoration and Magical Regen is not actually a very good perk, huh? Interesting. Okay. Let's try that again. I'm going to look to see if we have Fortify Restoration. And I'm going to find Fortify Well, actually, I'll do that. I'll do the Fortify Restoration later, probably. Maybe I'll find something with Restoration in it. Actually, I'm likely to have saved it somewhere else. Recharging. Alteration. Conjuration and Illusion. Destruction and Alteration. Robes of Restoration, but that's Restoration and Magical Regeneration. And... I'm not seeing straight up Restoration here. I don't think we can disenchant Amulets of Mara, but I'm willing to try. Can we disenchant Amulet of Mara? Nope, we can't. Okay. Not gonna work then. Before our restoration leveling, I'll find something that will give us Fortify Restoration, and then we can equip that to our armor. Let's see. Go ahead, you can go in there. And... Amulet of Stemdar? That's an idea. Hey, maybe. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep that on us. Although, I suppose we can just enchant a... we can just enchant 2 pieces of jewelry here. I'm going to grab something else here. What ring were we going to be enchanting again? I don't even know. Oh, right. I just picked one, and that was before I saved, so... Okay, I will grab... Gold Emerald Ring was the one that I was going to use. And I'll probably just grab a regular gold necklace then, to pair with it. So, let's try to be quick this time. We want probably block and heavy armor here. Fortify block, fortify heavy armor. Are you kidding me? That gold necklace was already enchanted. Yes, that was. Because that was what I used for... that's what I used for the other thing. What's it? The Fortify Alchemy. Okay, I now have to drink another Fortify Enchanting Potion. I'll definitely need to make more of those. Gold Necklace now can have Fortify Heavy Armor, Fortify Block, and Soul Gem. I hope that's what we needed. Wait, what? That's ridiculous. Why is it only block? I'm sure I pushed both of the... Because I forgot to do the skills. Whoops. Third time's the charm, right? Okay, so, first things first. Grab our enchanting skills. We will want the extra effect perk. Then, we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab... I wanted to do not that gold necklace. We're going to do this gold necklace and a gold emerald ring. We're going to add to the arcane enchanter. We're going to craft or use a potion of fortify enchanting. And then gold necklace will gain fortify block, fortify heavy armor, and a grand soul gem. And then our gold emerald ring will get the same. Fortify block, fortify heavy armor, grand soul gem. Good. With that, we should have an easier time leveling. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we swap our armor out again here. Where's my usual armor? Okay, we still have it on us. We just need to put the Dwarven helmet and gauntlets away. We got our ebony shield, which is a heavy armor shield, which means it'll increase the rate that we gain heavy armor skill. And we don't want the potion, the enchanting alchemy ones. And instead we want block and heavy armor skills. Now, let's go find a place that we can effectively use or train our skills. And, while we're at it, perhaps we can go over to the College of Winterhold. And we've got a dragon here still, don't we? Oh, lovely. Frost, where are you at? Frost? Hi. Do you want to help me? Okay, there you are, Frost. Frost is so slow, and that... I don't understand why we take so much cold damage now. I'm not sure if their damage just went up, but... or if my magic resistance or something went down. Seems curious, though. I want to deal with this dragon another day. Oh my, we're slow. Never gonna run away from this dragon at this rate. Unless he lands behind us. Or gets distracted by a wolf, perhaps? Hopefully. That narrowly missed us, I think. Thanks, guards. I'll let you handle it. I know you can slay dragons, right? Who are you? Maik.
I am staying out of this.
Maik the liar. Wait. If Maik the liar says he's staying out of this, does that mean he's actually going to help? This dragon is draining Frost's stamina and slowing its speed. All I want to do is get away from this dragon so that we could go fast travel. What are the chances this is far enough? Nope. So, first stop, College of Winterhold, to see if we can buy a special restoration spell. Second stop is going to be... Okay, there we go. Second stop is going to be wherever we can find a lot of attackers that will do a lot of damage to us. For example, mammoths and giants are going to be some of the better options. Oh, I meant to not go to Winterhold itself, but go to the college. So, if we can find the person who can give us restoration training, we're not going to grab the training itself, but we're going to go ahead and see if we can buy a specific spell from them. And I'm hoping that I can find them here.
Divine's blessed. Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. That would be nice.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Yes, that's who I want to talk to.
For those with a talent to cast them.
Okay, I want the Close Wounds skill, which will heal a total of 150 points, because we have the Restoration perk. Is it Restoration perk? We have a perk that gives an extra 50% healing to all healing spells. So, Close Wounds, that's what we're going to want here.
Alright.
And Restoration training is probably going to be expensive. Fortunately, we have been gaining a decent amount of gold from the amount of things that we've been able to sell. Potions and the like. So, we can now learn this skill, or the spell. And we're going to find Spell Tome Close Wounds. So this spell here is what level? It is an adept spell. So we can probably forget all about fast healing. And let's grab Close Wounds instead. Although we will need the Restoration perk in order to cast this one at a lower amount of, or half the amount of magicka. There we go. We do have the Regeneration perk, meaning healing spells cure 50% more. If you're going for a bunch of leveling, do not get the Regeneration perk, because the amount of skill gain is actually dependent on the base level of healing, and the Regeneration perk healing more means that you're actually, well, that means you're casting the spell less, right? So, yeah, you're casting the spell less, and means that you'll have to take more damage in order to heal more damage. Ah. That's where the midden entry is. I was always looking at that other place, and honestly, they should put it behind here. That would be much more stealthy. Okay, so now we go. Well, let's find some trolls. Let's find some mammoths. Bleakwind Basin? Maybe. We want to find somewhere with, like, maybe 2 giants and 2 mammoths, maybe? Well, that's 2 giants and 2 mammoths. That'll do. Although, I need to ride Frost far away from here, or he's going to just get himself killed. So, let's do that. Is that far enough? Oh, that's 3 mammoths over there. Alright, can I take it? I don't know. But, we are here to find out. Okay, we want Close Wounds in our right hand. Left hand will be our shield. And that also means that we'll be regaining... oh. Yes, we would like also, if we have it... I forgot our Galder amulet back at home. Amulet of Stendar... Oh, we've got this... We've got the our gold emerald ring and our gold necklace for the block and heavy armor skill. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of damage, huh? I think that's because we didn't have our block up properly. I'm not sure if heavy armor trains as fast if you're blocking. Have we been getting heavy armor? Oh, let's heal. Have we been getting heavy armor? Okay, there we go. It might reduce the amount of heavy armor training we're getting. That might not be accurate. Oh, dang it. That didn't work. That killed me almost before the foot fell. So this kind of leveling is a little bit dangerous, especially if you have low heavy armor skill. We can try that again, though. I'm going to fast travel a ways away, and then I'm going to leave Frost here and go somewhere else. Technically, those guys would be able to help me with my training. But I don't know how fast that would be. Possibly safer, but... This is where we did our... What the heck is going on over there? That's a lot of zombies. No one told me the apocalypse is gonna happen over here. Oh my. All right, let's deal with these guys. Oh, maybe they'll deal with me. Okay, let's back off for a moment. Those are some pretty tanky zombies. One thing that I forgot to do I need to go over to the Warrior Stone. Oh, I also need some magicka. Let's drink one of our regenerate magickas. That sounds fun. Sounds a little expensive, but they are good quality potions. And let's go ahead and grab... I just want, not the potions. Let's find something else here. I went down the wrong way. Maybe I didn't. Potion of healing. Potion of magicka. Regenerate magicka? No. Vigorous magicka? Oops. Okay, get rid of these zombies. Oh, dang it. These guys are, like, tough. We really do need some more heavy armor, but that's what we're here for, right? Alright. Let's try this again. We'll go to the Western Watchtower. That's gonna be safe. Probably. Might have been where the dragon attacked, but I don't think there's much here left anymore. That way we can focus on, well, just the leveling that we need to do. Mud crabs definitely are decent at leveling, early levels. And they are a good option. But yes, first we need to go over to... Whoops, forgot about this. Guardian Stone, we need to get our... what's that thing called? Warrior Stone. There we go. Okay, now we can go to the Western Watchtower. So that we could get over and train off of those giants. What's the matter now? Some cultists? Alright. Cultists dealt with. Now, equip this in our right hand. Equip this in our left hand. Let's go properly do some leveling now. And make sure that we don't die while we do it. Okay. Sabercat, hello. Would you be so kind to as increase my heavy armor? That little batting attack was really cool. Okay, I suppose you're a little bit slow still. That was an effective stab. Alright, giants. Where are you at? One over there. One's way over there. Expert level lock. Okay. Lockpicking skill's a little bit rusty, I guess. Gold, lockpicks, soul gem, orcish dagger, bow of scorching, bow of cowardice. No, thank you. I love how the giants in this game, like, they are actually very, like, quite friendly. Like, he stood there a good while asking me to leave, and then we didn't, so that's why he's attacking. Oops. I want this in right hand, and then shield in left. Okay. Block increased to 82 now. Oh, dang it. I almost forgot to heal. That would have been bad. Restoration's now 61. While I'm here, let's go ahead and put in a quick save. Because that sounds like a smart idea. Oops. Ow. Okay, maybe two giants was biting off a little bit more than I could chew. I'm gonna go ahead and use another magic regeneration potion. And probably ultimate magic as well. I think we're actually relatively short on the regenerative effect. Let's see. Potion. There we go. It's regenerating fairly quickly now. Seems like these guys do about 150 or so damage with a power attack or something. So we definitely can manage to take direct hits. Probably every single time, honestly. Since, yeah, we actually can heal a lot from this spell. I'm going to be going on to using a little bit of block because we do want to conserve a bit of magicka as well. I do really like the restoration also restoring stamina. That's quite useful for us, especially when the blocking drains our stamina so much. And there's a level up already. Love to see it. I am really hoping that we're going to get a lot of perks from all this leveling. I don't actually fully understand how it works, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Restoration is now level 62. Good to see. Block is now level 90. And heavy armor increased to 41. It started at 28, so that's not bad. It seems like every, what, 3 hits for this guy? Gives us a level? Maybe 4. Maybe 5? No, it didn't count. About 5, maybe 6 hits. For heavy armor, at least. I guess it also depends on how many power attacks they use and such. Been trying to regenerate a bit of magicka. I think our regenerate magicka effect is probably gone. No, it's still gonna last for another minute, apparently. Ah, it lasts for 300 seconds. That's much better than I originally thought. Heavy armor is increased to level 45. Much better. Okay, we gotta block a bit and conserve some magicka here. Those are heavy attacks there. There we go. Block is now increased all the way to 94. Okay. Heavy armor at 46 now. Alright. Definitely moving up here. Okay. So we're running out of the magicka. Getting low on the health, so now would probably be a good time to put in a level. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I do want to keep increasing magicka, although we can also work on increasing our health. Let's see. Stamina is capped at 190. We've been using the Galder Amulet, which gives us 30 of each. That puts us at 430 on health. We had a ring earlier that was giving us health as well, but I'm going to go ahead and boost... Magicka is going to be important for the next little bit. I don't exactly remember what's giving us Magicka. Actually, I think it's our backpack. So if we can get to 3,200, I think we'll be at a base of 300 Magicka. And then we can add things on top of that. I'll increase stamina up to 190, and then up to 200 base. Then probably go from there. We'll see what happens when we make our armor in our upcoming Skyrim streams. So. About time to put another one of those potions to good use. Let's see. Potion of Regenerate Magicka. Is there any other things we have? Restore 158 points of Magicka, but we're weaker to magic. Illusion spells are stronger. That's one of our very valuable Magicka Regenerate potions, so I'm not going to use that one, but... Let's see. Use one of these ones. There we go. I guess we could use a Regenerate Health while we're at it, too. Drains target Magicka. We don't want that one. There we go. And there is level 58 now, isn't it? Block is almost all the way up to 100. Block is something that I would actually consider making legendary. Since, well, we're at 100 now. And our heavy armor, we want to get essentially all the way up. And we may as well be leveling them at the same time, because we need all the perk points we can get. Okay, there we go. Level up again, and I think, yeah, we're gonna keep going with the Magicka. And also, I think I will go ahead and make... Oh, heavy armor's up to 110, or at least it says that anyways, because we've got a good, big bonus with our Fortify. Block is all the way up to 100. We'll only get 3 perks from grabbing this, but I'm okay with making this legendary. Reset to 15. Return its perks. Alright. Now it's going to be much less effective at reducing damage. But it instantly leveled up 4 levels. There we go, there's another 3 levels. There we go. That's some fast leveling now. That's ridiculous. So I think block's the way to go if you want to hyper level a character. That's hilarious. Yeah, that is some hyper fast leveling. Heavy armor is not even going up half as fast. I wonder if that's because we have a bunch of things that fortify it. Fortify the skill. Does that make it harder to gain skills when it's fortified like that? I have no idea. Okay, let's regenerate some magicka. I'm gonna check on our potions and effects. Fortify heavy armor. We have our heavy armor increased by 58 points, and we block 47% more damage with our shield. I have a feeling that this is actually slowing our skill gain. I'm going to try and taking it off and see what happens. And I'll put on the Amulet of Stendarr because the blocking more damage with our shield is definitely saving our butts a lot here, I think. Ow. Okay, good thing we keep some of these potions around. Regenerate health, please. We want more. Regenerate magicka. We also want some health, please. We do have a solution of extra magicka, but I think we're fine without. We do have some potions of vigorous magicka as well. No, I don't think this actually affects the skill to a noticeable degree, so I'll go ahead and keep the ring and necklace on. I'm just trying to cast my spell. There's another level there. Looks like I was right about... looks like I was wrong about my concerns about reaching a good level here. Block is already up to 47. Correction, 48. Where's heavy armor at? Because that's the skill that I'm most concerned about. Okay, heavy armor is 58. Does that mean they're actually the same level now? Or is that 48 and 58? I don't remember. Block is now 51. Yeah, I was right to make that one legendary. Yeah, just like that, we're essentially all caught up from the block skill and the heavy armor skill. It is much easier to level up block, it would seem. Since I think we're taking, like, yeah. It just is a lot easier to level up block. So our block skill has now surpassed, by a few levels, it has now surpassed heavy armor. This is the wrong heavy armor rating. Because we're increasing armor by what, 58 I think it was? Our heavy armor skill is now about 63 or 64. Our block is now at 67. Okay. And yeah, 300 base magicka, and then we'll probably want to bring up, yeah, stamina to 190, and then a bunch of health, I think. Maybe? Maybe. Maybe. We might even increase stamina more. Alright, let's go ahead and... I guess we leveled up twice there. Wow. Okay, magicka is now up to 300 base, 320 with our backpack. And... we're probably going to want some heavy armor skills. Yeah, that'll probably be helpful. Well fitted, an extra 25% bonus, and 50% less stagger. And yes, heavy armor is 63, we need 70 for matching set. And yeah, we'll want to get all of our heavy armor perks again here. Although, I think we already got a lot of our enchanting perks. So as long as we keep 3 perks available to finish off our enchanting. And I don't think we'll need any more alchemy perks. At least not right now. The 50% resistance to poisons will be nice, but that's very much not nearly as much of a concern. As you can see, we're taking a lot less damage from this giant now with all of those perks, as our armor rating went up from like 200 something to... We're now at 575, so I think we're actually at the armor cap now, which is wonderful. Because yeah, I think we can't actually get any more benefit from armor. As you can see, we take next to nothing from the from all of these attacks with the giant's blocking skill. So let's go ahead and see if we can find another giant to help out. Hello, Mr. Giant. You want to help out? You want to help out? Okay. I just want to have a little bit of the high ground so I can see what's going on here. And I also want to grab a potion of Let's grab a couple potions of Vigorous Magicka, and then also a potion of Regenerate Magicka. There we are. With the Regenerate Magicka potion and the amount of Magicka we have now, we should be able to keep this up fairly easily, just go without block, to buffer Magicka and health. Alright, so with that, we have a lot of 81 in block, slightly less in heavy armor. I'm going to go ahead and bump our stamina up just a bit. And then we're probably going to be working on health until we decide what to do with the rest of our stamina here. We can also grab the matching set bonus, because our heavy armor is 76 now, giving us an additional 25% bonus armor. And we're not going to have these heavy armor rings or jewelry for all that long. So, I mean, once we finally get our skills up, and once we start enchanting our other gear, these will go pretty quickly, because we'll need those enchantment slots for other things. However, we're doing pretty good so far. And, yeah, Fist of Steel, conditioning would be nice to get eventually here. We do have still 4 perks available, and we can still use that on something like block, or, well, we'll need to get these 3 perks in enchanting, and then we'll probably reset enchanting, and then we can go ahead, and once we enchant everything that we might need, then we'll go ahead and swap this out, make it legendary, and put those perks towards something else. And we'll grab another potion of Regenerate Magicka. Oh, that was just a music change. I'm like, is there a new enemy? What's going on over here? It seems to be, we seem to be okay. Although, if we really wanted to, there are some mammoths over there that we could involve. How smart of an idea that is, I don't know though. And it did just occur to me as I was doing this. I do have Fortify Block, as well as Fortify Heavy Armor, on the ring and amulet that I enchanted before we came out here. One thing that we don't need is, we're not going to need Fortify Heavy Armor since there is a armor cap. However, perhaps, I don't know if this is the case, but maybe we can get a Fortify Block instead, and that will be able to make us a lot more defensive. We can apply the enchantment directly to our shield instead of something else. And with that, while we're blocking with our shield, we would be a lot more effective. I was also thinking of adding something like a resist magic, perhaps, so that while we had our shield equipped, or while we resist, or while we equipped our shield, we would be able to resist magic more effectively. But that is, of course, if we can't already reach the magic resistance limit. which, if we don't decide to take the Lord Stone, one of the many standing stones that would give us, I think, a 25% chance, or 25% resist magic. If we don't take that and take something like the Atronach Stone instead, we would be able to get that 50% magic absorption. And I think we also get a 50% bonus to our total magicka capacity as well, for the price of a minus 50% regen. Oh, looks like we're out of magicka again here. Time to train a little block. Block up to 87. Was that restoration then up to 70 or 67? Just with a little bit of fortify block, they don't seem to... Okay, that might kill us. Let's go ahead and use our level up. Yeah, so just with the little amount of fortify block that we have on us, it's actually a decent amount. But, like, we don't have any block skills, right? If we increase our block skills, if we increase our heavy armor, I feel like we will be able to get, like, a lot of damage reduction if we add a fortified block to our adding fortified block to our usual attacks, or to our enchantments here. I had a couple things that I had planned for enchantments. For example, I wanted one-handed. We want that on every single possible item we can get it on. So, hands, feet, both amulet and ring should all have fortify one-handed, and that'll increase our damage by a lot. The other things were, of course, with the extra effect perk, we could have two enchantments per. I'm gonna go ahead and start increasing my armor a little bit. Yeah, I know. I mean, not my armor, my health. Health or stamina? Could increase health a bit more. Where was I? So yeah, hands, feet, amulet, and ring, since fortify one-handed is going to be our source of damage. And because we're going to be using a shield now, which wasn't the original plan, we can actually equip things onto our shield as well. So whether that's a fortified magicka, whether that's a resist magic, or it could possibly be something like a block skill. I feel like that would be pretty effective. Since block and heavy and damage resistance from the heavy armor do actually stack. Well, as you can see here, right? We have just about the most magic or physical resistance that you can get from armor right now, I think. That might be inaccurate, but let me have a look. Yeah, armor rating is up to 757, so we're definitely fine on armor rating. So the only way to increase our defensiveness more, well, there's a couple methods. One, we're not going to be doing. There is a special ability when you do, I believe it's the Solstheim quests with Marak and the dragon cultists, or whatever they are. There is a quest there that allows you to get the same ability. And then, of course, there's the master level alteration skill. They both have the same effect of reducing 80% of the physical damage that you take. Let's go ahead and grab some more magic regen, please. No, that's damage magic regen. That's exactly the opposite of what we want to do. Potion of regenerate magicka. And restore magicka? Okay. And could use an ultimate healing. I don't really want to. Ow. On that note, let's quick save. It's probably a good time to do it when you're about to die. Well, not too late. Because then you'll just get stuck in a loop. I've done that before. A time or two. Heavy armor is now increased to 88. That's some decent progress. Of course, we have been going at this for a good while. I was just thinking, some other things that we might be interested in getting for enchantments might be increasing our health, magicka, or stamina, or possibly things like decreasing the restoration, decreasing the cost of restoration magic. We could try conjuration, but it's not very important that we have conjuration decreased. Like, we can still make our bows, we can still make we can use our bound bows, we could use our bound swords, and we'll pretty well be fine on magicka costs for those. However, at least for leveling restoration, getting reduced would be useful. Although probably not very necessary, as we're going to be doing a lot of different things like combat-oriented and not as much magic. So we want to have our shield out, and our sword out, meaning we're not actually going to have another hand to cast different magics. So, with that, we could use something like adding a bunch of elemental resistances. So, for example, a resist frost or a resist fire. And that's one thing that I think I'll like to put on my rings, is that I'll likely have one ring for each different resist element. Like one resist frost, one resist shock, one resist fire. Maybe the last one could either be a... Honestly, I'm not sure. It could be some sort of fortify health, or it could be a resist all magic, and then if we know we're going to be fighting something that has a lot of fire damage, then we definitely could swap over and say, oh hey, I want to grab my fire resistance gear. Some things like stamina or stamina regen I think would be useful. Maybe less on stamina regen, as we can use our restoration magic to increase, to heal up our stamina, just as you see there. Because we can give health and stamina back after using a restoration spell. What else? I also had on here things like just straight up flat magicka, if we wanted to go a little bit more into the mage style. But magicka isn't going to be as, I think, important as just being utterly unkillable and being able to do the damage. Like, some things like resist frost are going to be very painful, especially for a melee playstyle. So, a few things to consider there. And we're now at 93 total heavy armor. Seems like we're doing pretty well for that. Let's check our block skill. I do appreciate that we can just check block skill by just blocking a few times. 93. Oh, my block was stuck up there. Okay, 93 for heavy armor and 96 for block. So we've been actually timing this pretty well. Mind you, we've been doing a lot of heavy armor training just by taking the hits. So if we wanted to, we could just honestly make block legendary multiple times with the amount of blocking XP that we get over the amount of heavy armor XP we get. Definitely much easier to level up block. Alright, so that's block at 98 now. Okay, with that, let's go ahead and grab another level up. Increase our health just that little bit more. And 152 heavy armor? Okay, what are we actually at? 94 heavy armor, and block is sitting at 98. Come and hit me, Mr. Giants. Okay, we're getting a little bit low here, actually. Maybe we want some magic or regen, but we're unlikely to take this much of a beating, right? Especially if we've got things like block increased. In that case, we probably do just want to buff up our physical resistances. Because we can definitely get our magic resistances, like, all the way up to resisting almost all of the damage, especially against a single element. If we went with, like, oh, we grab 50% frost resist. And then our shield, when blocking, will resist another 50%. I believe that's what the block skill does, right? Ah, blocking is now 100. So we are there. Block 100. There we go. And heavy armor, sitting at 96. We'll need to do that for a little bit longer. Looks like Juggernaut is not all the way leveled up, but that's because we've got the rings. Or, well, the ring and amulet are actually meaning that we have way more heavy armor, or way more armor rating that we actually need. Especially considering we got the matching set and all of those options. Honestly, we could have just not done the matching set and these bonuses, because honestly, we don't really need them. With the level of gear that we can use, what we really need is technically just, you know, a good 5 points in Juggernaut, maybe. And honestly, you just need as many perks as you, just to get your armor class from your legendary best armor to, like, you just keep grabbing one perk at a time until you are able to reach it to, I think it's the 567 mark, is the total cap of damage reduction from armor. So, we really didn't need the extra bonuses. So, really, we could have just went with, like, Conditioning, Cushioned, and Fist of Steel. So, would have been nice to reset, or yeah, would have been nice to think about that more clearly. But, because we could have saved a lot of perks there. And, yep, we're going to use another Magicka Regeneration Potion. Let's see. Magicka, where are you? Weaker to magic. Restore magic. Thank you. Almost there. And there we are at heavy armor 100. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up a little bit more. Restoration will reach 72. So we still have a little bit more restoration to do. Restoration and conjuration we'll need plenty of still. Though we're going to be able to, in order to level up restoration, we can go ahead and use things like environmental effects. And that's going to be a lot easier for us. There we go. Thank you, giants. You have served us well. And I think we'll need still a little bit more healing. Alright. So, after a long session, we did pretty well. The area is now cleared. This giant is in the ground. Thank you, giant, for the gold, for the pelts. And I think we already stole stuff from this chest, right? Yeah, we did. Because I felt like it. And Bleakwind Basin is now showing up as cleared, so... Okay. Let's go have a look at our perks. Let's have a look at... well, how much armor we have without these other things. Let's see. Oh, that's... there we go. Apparel. Armor rating is 601. That's without the shield as well. 672 with the shield. So really, with the armor that we have here, we really have more than enough. Which means it's very unfortunate that we spent so many perks in a heavy armor. I would definitely do that differently if I had the chance. Hey, maybe we make it legendary again. But we will go ahead and... what? Okay, let's look at the other things here. We can make smithing, we can get over to our Digic armor. And honestly, that is making me think that heavy armor isn't as valuable. Perhaps heavy armor also will reduce the amount of total stagger you take from hits, but I'm not sure what the heavy armor ability is actually really used for. I know that we would like to get the conditioning perk, because that is going to be a big deal for us. And just our movement, our carrying capacity, those sort of things. Half damage of falling, yeah, it could be useful as well. And hey, Fist of Seal, if we ever have to encounter a brawl, that'll also be a good perk for us. So that means, honestly, we didn't need well fitted. Tower of Strength is actually worth it. So theoretically, if you just wanted to go the minimum amount of, minimum amount of perks, you go with something like 1 point in Juggernaut, 1 point in Well Fitted, and 1 point in Tower of Strength, just to get the 50% less stagger. And then, theoretically, you can get, with potions, with enchanting, you can get smithing up quite high. Ridiculously high, honestly. At the point where you really don't need any at all. Like, you can do this with light armor, too. You could just... and that's why I find it weird, like, heavy armor, light armor. The only difference is, heavy armor, you get more armor earlier, and once you get the heavy armor conditioning perk, it honestly isn't very important to have light armor when you're sneaking, because you can sneak in heavy armor almost just as easily with something like a muffle perk or muffle enchantment and, you know, a couple other things. But those perks are now finished, and yeah. Enchanting needs 3 more perks, and then it can be probably reset. Alteration is going to need, let's see, Mage Armor we're not going to need. Stability would be good if we're using it with some of the Master Alteration spells. Which does make me tempted to look into making or using some of the alteration skills. And yeah, maybe we'll do something along that line, along those lines. Having something like the Dragon Skill Master Level spell active for those big extra fights. Anyways, though, thank you all. That was Skyrim leveling. And Heavy Armor and Block are both finished. Thank you all for joining us, and until next time. We also do, just remember, we do have streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, and that is actually where you'll find our stream game of Tamriel, doing actual quests. We've finished the main quest line, we're moving on shortly to the Civil War quest line, and I hope to see you all there. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, farewell.